Yo, let's get the business.
Let's get the business, though. What's popping with you?
I can't complain, man. You got the Colorado Buffs on?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Today,
okay.
Yeah, I rock with the Primes.
Oh, okay. There you go. Prime time.
Spiritually, man. Me and him got the same birthday, man. I love Prime, dog.
Really?
Yeah, inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. So, man, we kicking it real hard. I'm excited to be around this person today, man. You already know, man. It was way overdue, but we kicking it today. Like, man, I gotta have him up here, man, so we can network and connect and spread this love to a high magnitude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Appreciate that.
And it ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Networking, man. Thanks for having me on.
No doubt, man. It had to be done. He's been doing remarkable things. In the nutshell, he got big motion going on with his platform, and the way you articulate, you facilitate, and do your thing in a major, consistent way, and on the big level. You know what I mean? A multitude of episodes. You got great people on your platform. Solid content, in-depth intel conversations.
Yes. Are you bigging me up, man? Making me blush, right?
No doubt about it.
Up, man. Appreciate
info that you can piggyback off of and learn from, and not just look at. Info that you can build with. Cultivating a nice platform flooded with personalities and cool vibes. You make big networking impact in the city of Louisville and surrounding areas because the impact spreads further than the city. Consistently putting in the work. You putting in that work. I checked it out.
Yeah, man. We put
peep game.
100 episodes.
Because your social media is flooded with interest. You know what I mean? Flooded with content. 100 episodes?
Yeah.
Hold on. Pause. Time out.
Time out on the play.
Time out on the play. It's March Madness time. Time out, bro. 100?
100 up. We drop 100 episode this week coming up. Because we drop we drop the audio Monday. Yeah. And we drop the video Tuesday. But actually this week coming up, we drop a double episode. We doubling up. So every once in a while we double up. We give our fans a little, a bonus.
Word the mother.
So we started June of 23. June of 23, and we done dropped every week since then.
Man, y'all make sure y'all tune in to Big and Lazy Podcast.
Grab you some merch.
Grab some merch. You know, the merch game is on. It's going crazy, and he's not hard to find. Big and Lazy Podcast everywhere. 100 episodes and counting.
100 and counting. Yeah.
So make sure you tap in with this, man. And you've been putting on for the city, for the state, shining in a major way. And I love being surrounded by independent, creative thinkers and idealists. You know what I mean? Like that's me right there. As you can see, we make our own worlds. We build this up on our own. Yeah. We invest in ourselves. You know what I mean? We put the time in. We put the ideas together. We put the preparation behind it. You know what I mean? The energy. And you got to have rest to even be able to articulate all this and to conduct all this. Right. So I understand all that. And it's cool to have somebody in the building that feels that knows that it takes steps to everything. You know what I mean? It's not just like you jump right in and people handing you things and like you really have to work this. Yeah. I just, before I came here, I had texted a number on my phone, unrelated to the podcast, but the last text I sent him was a link to my first episode. Like, we was doing some business on some other stuff. And I'm like, damn, I didn't came a long way. Because when we first started, we was in a smoke shop in the middle of the summer with no air. It was 100 degrees. Well, we had air conditioning, but the air conditioning was so loud, was so loud that you couldn't run it while you was recording type shit. You know what I mean? So you just working with what you had. Yeah, man. So we didn't came a long way, 100 episodes. But you got the gift of a gab or whatever they call it, because when you worked yourself up to, and now you got a full roster. Yes, we do. Yeah, you got a beastly team, basically. You know what I mean? Where now you got the whole setup and the whole shebang going on. But now, actually, it's the same guy. He just when we first started out, I'm getting to a little story. He didn't have a spot to record. We didn't have a physical spot, but he had all it like James Bond. He'll pull up, pop his trunk. He's snapping shit together. He got 3 or 4 tripods. And he got big decks and TV monitors and this, that, and the third. Yeah. So we told you we was in the smoke shop. We recorded, I'll say 2 episodes in the smoke shop. I mean, we got to do something. We can't, you know what I mean? So my homegirl, shout out to Cheatham, or Tiara BB, she just moved into her apartment. She said, I ain't got no furniture in my apartment, so y'all can just have my living room.
So we recorded maybe 10 and 15 episodes. And, then she, kind of got some furniture, kind of. So we like, instead of you breaking the shit down there Sunday, man, you breaking stuff and shit's getting lost. We got to get us a stationary spot. So we moved into our studio like November of that year, and we've been there ever since.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, development.
It is development.
It's all about the process and the grind, and the journey. I've learned, I'm sure you have, to just not put pressure on yourself and just embrace the journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the journey's almost as better as the destination, man. So
have fun with it.
Yeah.
So, because I'm a conversationalist, not an interviewer. I be telling people I'm far from Barbara Walters. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just coming up here, we vibing, and you could do your thing. But you're so used to being the conductor and the host.
Yeah,
the host with the most on your podcast. So how's it kind of feel to being on the other end? Do you get interviewed a lot? Of, like I said, I don't call it an interview, but how you feel on the other end a little bit?
Good conversation. I love it, man. Like I love talking. Even on my job at the, that's why I love the casino job so much, man. It's like all you doing is having a conversation, and once in a while you come across. But let me not to get sidetracked. But I love it. Like I'm always down, and this is whoever. I'm always down to do an interview. I reached out to everybody. I'm not big headed. I interviewed with my first interview was they invited me and my co-host to Raw Shit Podcast. I don't think they record no more. We was also Fleur.
No, I don't. Put me up on game.
It's like they got it's like a music. We partner with them, but they got like a music app. It's the Help Artist Network, and they also got a program. If you use our promo code, you'll get some off. To help musicians. Yeah. So they like do pop-up interviews. I interview with them. Yeah. I mentioned somebody, Gumby, live with D Gumby. I interviewed with him.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, we did an interview with him. But yeah, I love being I just love how, love putting out content, more content.
I love it.
Content is king.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And you doing it on I dig the consistency. Because I understand that, you got a great mind about that too. You know what I mean? You got to get that down. Once you get the consistency going and keep it moving, you got the charisma and everything already. You got the gift to communicate and articulate. So how'd you come up first geographically for everybody and the people in the back?
How'd I come? Do you mean?
Yeah, you came up in Louisville?
Yeah, so I was born and raised. Okay, you're born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's always been home and I always be home.
You come up like being a creative kid or a sporty kid or a little bit of both or what?
A little bit of both. I always been funny and smart, and I was in advanced class as a young kid. I always been. Yeah. I wasn't really. I was a little bit playing football a little bit, but I wasn't really I ain't gonna say. And one of those such thing as content creator back then, but I always been funny, a jokester, and I always made people laugh and shit like that.
So you already had the gift of that.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Charisma. Mm-hmm. So when you first see the vision or the inspiration of putting the podcast together, how did all that come together? Was it I know there was a process, but was it more spontaneous or was it?
Actually, I had an original podcast. Mm-hmm. It was called The Troll Gods back in 2018, but it wasn't nothing as elaborate as I got now. It was just more some SoundCloud shit. But my former co-host, he was my barber at the time, and I always make funny videos, and I always been funny, so I always make funny videos on Instagram and shit.
Like you said, it wasn't called content, but you was still, you was putting that thing on display.
Yeah. So and every time I come in the shop, man, people be laughing at your videos. We should start a podcast. And so I'm like, all right. So if we do a podcast, we gotta do it right. We gotta get the video. We gotta get, you know what I mean? Because I think that's the king, the video, the short form content. And I ran into B. Haywood, confirmed, my producer now, and it was just a match made in heaven. So, and now, we started out. He pulled up, and just seeing it grow. And that's just kept me going.
Catapulted and kept escalating.
Yeah, snowball effect.
Who you feel like the top inspirations are for you once you started getting the ball rolling and getting the engine full throttle?
I'm gonna go with Wallow 267, man. He's
one of mine too. Yeah. He's one of my probably top 3. Yeah, maybe right as of late.
For a while, I was like
the way he pull up with the way he pull up with that merch.
Yeah, merch.
Boxes of it and it's his quotes, you know what I mean? In order to grow, you gotta let it go. Man, I know somebody. Man, me and you right there with him, bro.
Yeah,
yeah.
Every morning I was reposting his videos. Like he just so inspirational. I actually went up to Cincinnati and meet him.
Did you?
Yeah, me and my producer.
Yeah, that's bucket list for me. I gotta meet Wallow, bro.
We bought a book. Went up to Cincinnati and it was like a meet and greet.
Yeah,
I got a picture with him. It's on my page and whatnot.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Wallow 268. Yeah, I'm about to get up with that, man.
He's a big inspiration. Also, Brad Harrison of he's a journalist, a black journalist up in Louisville, Kentucky. He's a big inspiration too, because I
love great journalists.
Because he just focused on the positive in the black community, and that's what my platform great, just positivity. Like people say, what I got to be on your podcast. Yeah. Just got a positive energy, man. You ain't got to be no top tip rapper, clout. Just positive energy.
And I know that's why you fit right in on mine, because that's literally what I'm all about. Spread this love, this positivity. I love to see people put their talents and their gifts and their business mind frames on display for people, and their intellect and their everything, man. This is literally what I'm all about, man. So, and I didn't know how it was going to kick off for me either. You just start going.
Yeah, man. Just got going, man. Like.
Yeah, those are two great inspirations, man.
Yeah, man.
Especially Wallow, man.
Yeah, I fuck with Wallow, man. He pulls up in his land. He's living, man. He did 20 years. He came out and just doing his thing. He just living, man.
His story. That's dope. And he always try to rise to the top.
Yeah, man.
Inspiration. You talking about positive. You have to be positive. To do 20 years in the joint?
20. And came home and just
got straight to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get the business, bro. We in the building with the Big and Lazy podcast.
Appreciate that.
I love this collab, bro. So I love your logo too. It's super special. The creativity behind that. Did you make it? Did you come up with it?
No, I didn't come up with it. T-Rail, he came up with it. He's out in Louisville. He does a lot of logos. He did half the city's logos. Like, he's real good, fairly priced. T-Rail Briggs. He
got a household name for that.
Yes, he does. Yep.
That lane. That's hard. Shout out to him.
Yeah, man.
You had any OGs or mentors coming up?
On the podcast? Well, we had
in general. Life in general.
I ain't gonna say, I had my grandfather. I didn't really have my father in my life. My grandfather.
Mentorship?
Yeah, he raised me.
That's great.
You can't put me on the spot. OG Spud.
I did.
Yeah, that's one of my OGs right now.
I'll be slipping them out quick.
Yeah, it's all good.
Radio style.
Yeah. OG Spud, man. Of Stay Busy Apparel, man. He was kind of an OG, give me some game, older head. Go check out his clothing line, Stay Busy.
Talk heavy. I like that. I like to just, pick the mind frames of great people like you, because there's a lot to learn out here. And there's usually somebody that can drop some gems or some useful info on us, man. It goes a long way.
It does.
So, how's the feedback around the way? To me, it seemed like you get a lot of love, and you get a lot of dedicated people plugging in and tapping into your podcast and your platform and even your snippets and your reels and everything, man. People, they love you. I feel like you're very embraced, and you have nice guests and award-winning guests on that couch, and at the beginning, I love how they pull up and everybody got signed aboard. Now I gotta get on that board, fam.
Yeah, it's coming, man. We're definitely gonna get you in there.
I need my giant head cap. Put that signature on that thing.
We just got a new board to a new
word.
Yeah,
I ain't had no more space.
Now we ain't run out of space. We had a new logo, so we had to get one with the new logo on it.
Word. Yeah, that logo tough.
Yeah.
Back to that logo, yeah. So I know you had some funny and petty moments on set. You had some fun moments, you know what I mean? Do you have any big memorable moments up to this point that is stuck in your memory and you'll never be able to forget?
That's another tough question. I don't know. We had a lot of good memories. One good memory, it was kind of off camera. Because he was recording my homegirl's apartment, and she had her friend over off in the cut, and she was just, I don't know if the producers recorded, but I went on my P. Diddy Damon Dash rant. She was just talking shit in the back.
You got on your name.
Yeah, I'm like, hey man, shut the fuck up and enjoy it. That was pretty funny, but
just a little mini ratchet moment.
Yeah, a little ratchet moment. Yeah, we should have got that on wax. That was hilarious, man. But
I'm not gonna hold you. That's crazy.
But no, I didn't had a lot of good moments. C-Tez coming through. We staged a little content there.
Bro, I love C-Tez, bro. I put up on him at the awards. I was like, yo, Trying to get them on mine.
The KU Awards?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Kentucky Urban Entertainment.
Was you nominated?
No, I wasn't. No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't come in with no hardware.
Okay. So you just came just to show them for support?
I was just there to, just to network and support the state.
I don't know. We coming strong. I don't know. I ain't gonna say if we don't win it this year, but I don't see nobody else.
You all coming in heavy, especially in the city.
Yeah.
You gotta see where I'm located. I'm nowhere near as unknown in the city. There's people that you have on your platform that I've never had on mine. People have had on mine and never had on yours. So that's good. That's why I love doing this.
Yeah.
It's like crossing the best of both worlds. There's got to be something great to come out of that.
Oh, yeah, it does, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would you like to see? I'm gonna ask you, who was your favorite guest on the Big and Lazy? What was one of your favorite episodes?
I'll say C-Tez is a good one. I love his energy, man.
Yeah.
He's always positive. He got great energy. He has abnormal amount of high energy. You know what I mean? That can't even be nowhere near touch. It's kind of like DMX. You know what I mean? Like his energy was just different. You know what I mean? Tupac, he like one of them. So I love C-Tez.
That's dope.
I like Doe Life.
Man, shout out to Doe Life. Man, he came.
Doe. I know I met Doe years back. And I talked to him recently about pulling up, but shout out to Doe. I love his creativity. I love his push, his grind, his positivity, his everything. You know what I mean? Man,
Doe Life came through. When you say memorable, I'm going to cut you off, but he came through with a box of goodies, man. A big ass box.
Pod treats.
Yeah, basically say help yourself, man. So I got gifts. Couple sweatsuits, some house. I still would have made them. House was so comfortable. We got the house shoes and shit. So. And he had a real inspirational story too, man. So
he's cool, man. I remember back when he was rapping and doing this thing, even.
Yeah.
Like Stacker, I met him from then. I met him in the studio with my peoples a long time ago. So yeah, shout out to him. I would say probably those two are on my top, and then I see people on there often that my memory is not as sharp as an elephant, but they have great quotes and they have great things to say in positive way and structure and intellect, and that's what I clue into that. I can't help but to pay attention to it. You know what I mean?
Right, I got you.
Yeah. So shout out to anybody that's came on there and dropped some heavy game and some quotes, because I peeped that stuff.
The guy we just had on there, Grip the Wave.
Yeah.
I forget it. That's his Instagram name, Grip. I am terrible with names. If I ever butcher, I am terrible with names, bro.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
B. Haywood, man. Ask my producer. I am terrible. One time, this girl took advertising space out on our podcast, man. No lie. Before the cameras cut on, I read this ad 30 minutes. As soon as the light hit on, I butchered her name and shit. We had to stop it and start it over. But his name is Grip the Wave. He has actually a security business.
Okay, so heavy.
He came on in with just this episode we just released with Tony Brazilian, Tony Angels. She got a weave business, and he gave a lot of game. He had a really inspirational story. I want to say his name is Joseph, but his Instagram name is Grip the Wave. If you go on Grip the Wave, you can find his. He got a security business. He got a real inspirational story. He had an all money tattoo on his wrist right here, and he had an inspirational story about Nip. That's another dope episode too.
That's hard. That sounds like I love to get into that, the stories and those interesting stories, bro. I'm telling you. You ever sit back and just watch your own episodes like you said, just
to keep it 1,000. This is the first time I rarely watch my own episodes.
Yeah. Anybody ever ask you that?
No.
First time anybody ever asked you?
No, on camera, but off the camera, it's rarely. It's just I don't know. I don't like watching myself. I listen to myself. I know what you mean on the drive, but that's how I mostly listen to most of my podcasts. If it's not even mine, like I listen to it on the drive because I used to drive trucks, so I put the audio on. 30-minute drive. My commute to work is about 30 minutes, so
I'm right there with you.
So I'll throw it on, but I don't really like watching myself. I get so nervous and critique my like, what the fuck you doing on camera? Like,
you feel like that?
Yeah, okay.
I just be like mainly on to the next. I mean, I'm in admiration of them, but I don't like stick on one.
Yeah,
it's kind of like doing music. You know what I mean? You don't want to stick on that one joint. You want to just go to the other.
Right.
But I still admire all of my episodes, and I pick up something from all of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In a positive way. Anybody you like to work with or connect with?
Let's see. I would love to work with I would love to get 2K Baby on here on my podcast.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
Word.
2K Baby. I would love to Bella Ray. Any Louisville legend that's putting on the city, I want you to come on the podcast. I'm so like that.
I know you mentioned one earlier.
Who's that? Forget.
G.
I would love to get EST on the
Of course, man.
Podcast, man. You might as well come on the podcast, man. You know, but like I say, man, whatever, regardless of whatever, I'm a fan of his music. I don't care. I'm not in the streets. I never been in the streets. I ain't never been that, so I don't care what you doing. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm a fan of your music, man. I'm just all it is.
Behind it, yeah.
So, you know, EST, man, if you want to come on the podcast, man, you're more than welcome. I actually had a couple of EST guys on my podcast. Lil Chucky, he's a hooper, and Reggie, he's a hooper too. He's actually, I think he's a school. He does something in the school. I don't know what he does, but yeah, I actually had them on the podcast. Like, Chucky came on twice, and
Chucky to play for Louisville.
No, Chucky Hepburn. Little Chucky.
That's a popular Chucky right now.
Yeah, it is, Hepburn. Man. Shout out to Hepburn, man. L's up, man.
He throwing that J up.
Yeah, Little Chucky, he actually hooped. He was hooping overseas for a minute. He hooped for Newberg, and he's a hooper in the Dirt Bowl. Young boy. He's about 27.
Shout out to the Hoopers.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Hoopers, man. Boy got hops too, man.
He got some bunnies on him.
Oh yeah, he can fly. He's windmilling like he's coming. I seen him windmill in the dirt. Yeah, he got hops.
Nasty.
Yeah, man.
I see Duke up by 6.
Yeah, shout out to Duke, man. I guess that's my parlay, second leg of the parlay, man. So I need some money on, man.
Yeah,
running podcast is expensive. I need all the money I can get.
I'm telling you, we need that chicken.
Can I take a little break? This I'm gonna shout my shit out. BigandLazy.com, man. Big and Lazy, BIGAND lazy.com. If you look on there, you get all our links. If you look on there, we got a subscription service. You get instant access to all our episodes before they drop. You ain't gotta wait. You ain't gotta hit my inbox. When does this drop? For $5 a month, you get it like that.
Yeah,
that's $5. What is $5 a month? That's not even the big.
That way you get the exclusive. Yeah,
get the exclusive. You get the unedited versions, and we also got merch. We ain't got no physical merch on hand at the point, but if you buy, you just buy it online and it ships directly to you. So that's all on BigandLazy.com. Thank you for following us.
BigandLazy.com.
Thank you for having me on, man.
Man, no doubt about it, man. This is what it's all about. I love independent grinds, the independent business, the journey. I love the beginning story to the end. I love the rags, the riches.
Yeah, man.
Let's get to business.
We ain't got the riches yet, man. Get to business, man.
So you enjoy the business side or the craft side more?
The business ain't got big enough yet, but
okay, so you haven't done enough business.
Yeah.
To your understanding.
Yeah, so I like the craft. Like you said, I like seeing it grow. I like man, seeing, hey man, I'm out and pumping gas. What's up with you? I'm a fan of.
There you go.
I remember one time I'm in Speedway. It was a Pooh Shiesty, them young Pooh Shiesties. I'm like,
you put it with the Pooh?
Yeah, so I'm in there pumping gas. He's eyeing me in the store. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm about to die. I'm thinking it's over.
You thought he was on something else. Yeah.
So we get out of the store. I'm pumping my gas, and I see he's still peeping at me. He's on the other side of the pump. He's looking at me. He walks up on me. I'm like, oh, I ain't got my gun or nothing. He said, "What's up, big bro? I love the podcast. When you gonna get me on?" That's what keeps me going, man. Like,
that's beautiful.
And I was one time I refereed my part time. Shout out to Eric J. He's a solid guy.
Oh, that's fun, man. I miss umpiring.
Yeah,
I used to umpire baseball.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I heard that's good money in that.
It's not bad, but actually it's more fun for me.
Really?
Yeah, that's something I enjoyed doing for a while.
That's dope, man.
For a minute, man.
Because the guy, he says it's a shortage of umpires right now. Like, it's crazy.
Probably is. I mean,
they said they had to cancel like 100-something games because they didn't have no umpires.
I feel since COVID, it changed a lot, man. Because even like in my girls' soccer league, there's not enough girls in the league. So basically, now up to this point, at her age limit, they have to do co-ed league. Really? So she actually plays co-ed soccer. Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, it's kind of more skill sharpening, though. You know what I mean? I feel it'd be more of a challenge. There's only 3 or 4 girls on the team. But yeah, it's more skill sharpening because, you know, she's pulling up. She plays defense. So she right there. She got to cut the ball off. And it's boys making the moves and stuff. Which, that doesn't matter too much for me.
But that's dope that, like, even as an adult, like, you
Yeah.
You staying active. If you're doing something like that's dope, man.
Absolutely. I got to keep doing. I'm one of those people. I got to keep doing something. You know what I mean? I'm drawing, or I'm writing music, or you know what I mean? I'm painting, or doing the merch or the pot. You know, I'm just one of those people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it also,
man, he got the man. I'm telling you, man. It's the behind. We got to do some behind us. He got the embroidery, man. He got
me now.
He got everything. He got the shirt press over here, man. Everything. You know, got the 3D print on this fuck with you, but nah, he got everything. This is dope, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. A little something, and it's all fun for me. It starts off fun.
Did you print that shirt?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's dope. So
yeah, that's embroidered. It's stitched really nicely in there. It's got some good quality.
Yeah, it does. So how does it work? Like, so you upload an image, like
there's this thing called digitization, and like tell me, say you send me your idea.
Yeah,
the idea comes to me. I send it off because I deal with a second, or whatever you call it, second party digitizing company, because I don't digitize. I do the embroidery part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you send it off for the digitizer. The next day it comes back. It has the amount of stitches. It has, it's $15 for the digitizing fee.
Yeah.
Comes back, has a stitching amount. It has, the density. It has all that. It has the length, the width, everything. So if it's not right, then I send my notes, like, take a little bit of that density off of that, send it back if it's not right. But usually it comes back proper and then we're ready to go.
Okay.
So once it's digitized, now it's ready. I can put it in my machine.
Right.
And we can get straight to it. That's how that works.
Oh, okay. It's dope, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot that comes to it. So
yeah,
man, I'll be here for at least about an hour and a half. You know how them YouTube tutorial things are? Yeah.
So you say it's an hour and a half, like for each shirt?
No, I'm saying like if I was to explain everything that,
okay, I get you. Yeah,
that comes along with it, it would be a while. But yeah, that's in a nutshell.
So how long does it take? Like, I'm kind of the tables have turned. I'm interviewing this man.
Oh,
no. But now, how long does it take from like you get your image from your digitizer? How long you get your own? Excuse me, you get your own shirt or whatever. What's the process? Well, how long would you say the process?
It depends on the stitch amount.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm literally a walking lids. So, you holler at me, hey, I need this hat, or I need this.
I should have bought some
hoodie
hats
or this jacket. No doubt.
Yeah, I should have bought something there. So if I can show you my logo, you would send it to your digitizer?
Yeah.
Okay. It
would be $15. Now, what's cool is ball clubs and companies, they often come to me and they say, I need 40 hats.
Mm-hmm.
I need 5 hats. And what's cool is you only pay that $15 digitizer once.
Yeah.
So like if for a squad that has one logo,
I got you.
10 hats, it's only that one.
Oh,
so now after that, you're only paying for stitching.
Oh, okay.
Because I really don't charge much for labor. I charge for the stitching.
Right.
So it's usually $1 per 1,000 stitches. So if you have something very complex, of course, like like a crazy idea,
right? Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be more stitching. But if you have a simple logo, or of course like text, something of that nature, that's simple. That's so the stitching amount is going to be low.
Right. Okay,
so
I got you.
So you got your 15 on top of your small stitching.
I got you.
So if it's only 8,000, since if it's only 23, let's see, am I doing my math right? 8,000 stitches. So that would be $8 on top of your $15 digitizer fee.
Oh, okay.
And if you bring your own hat, you're not paying for your own hat. So that's a $23 stitched up hat. But if you get them in bulk, and of course it makes it cheaper. You know how the business goes.
Yeah.
Let's get the business.
There we go.
That's the first time I broke that down for somebody.
That's the interview I mean, man. That's the
absolutely. And you're an information sponge.
Yeah, I try to be. My homie said it. Don't lie.
You gotta be like this.
You gotta be right. I went one time.
That's the Kanye in me. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I got a little Kanye about me. I'm like, yo, I love doing my own ideas. You have to pick up the information, right? And that's one of my questions. Do you feel gatekeeping info?
I've never.
Is more beneficial, or do you feel like, are you a gatekeeper of information?
Well, shout out to John Woo. You know John Woo?
Yeah,
he's a famous producer.
That's my dog.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Woo, man.
He's a good guy. He put a spin onto it, because I've always been like, I'm not gatekeeping nothing. Like if I can just, I'm on my phone a lot. If I can just give you some information, I'm never going. It costs it. I'm never going to gatekeep information. But he said in the same breath, he said, I'm not going to give you no game if you're not going to do it. He said the reason people charge and stuff like this, so like I can give you all the game in the world. Yeah. You know, I'm just here, man. Do.
Yeah, you can talk to your blue in the face.
You might not use it, but if this same game, hey man, I need $50. If this man pays this hard on $50 for this information, more than likely he's gonna use it. My game and breath ain't falling on deaf ears. I'm just not talking to myself. So
it's the value behind it. Do you take value in the information I'm giving you? What are you gonna do with it?
Exactly. But I never gatekeep information. Like anybody, any podcaster, anybody, can't nobody ever say I gatekeep try to, put a little tax on anything. Like if I can help a young, especially a person of color, right. If I can just give a game, what the hell am I doing on my phone? If I can just send a link or two, you know what I mean? I'm on here bullshit, laughing at memes anyway. I need help with this.
I'm here to inspire people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you feel like the main reason?
You mind if I go live on my Facebook page?
Yo, it's your world.
Okay, this is a little bit.
No doubt.
Go ahead.
What mean the world to you?
I'm just gonna go a little live. I ain't never do it.
Yo, why you feel like people feel like they need to do that? Is it a competition? Is it McDonald's versus Burger King? What do you feel like people?
It's
the motive behind someone doing that.
A lot of people, man, they are scared that you're gonna lap them. That you're gonna if I give you this gatekeep, if I give you this information, you're gonna pass me up. And I also think the HNIC, the head Negro in charge syndrome, is a real thing. You know what I mean? Like
the victimized mentality syndrome.
Yeah,
I don't like that either. So
I don't. But
I'll tell you what. I've been around other races, and I'm not gonna be specific about that, but they don't do the same. It's a different culture. Hey, Billy, you want to borrow my trailer? Come on right over and get it. How long you want to keep it?
Man.
Keep it as long as you want. How much money you want to make off of it? Make as much money as you want to off of it. And bring it back whenever you're finished.
Man, I work at the casino, bro, and I'll be like, you feel me? And I hear it all the time because I meet different walks of life, races and stuff. Like,
I've been on both sides. I grew up playing sports and being around playing ball with a lot of different people with different jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It is just it's different, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's the HNIC, the head nigger in charge syndrome, bro. Like, and it's just, I guess that's like a survival tactic. I don't know, man. But
I've never understood it.
Me either, bro. Like, ain't no hating bone in my body, bro. Like,
man, no doubt.
And I'm not gonna say too much on camera, but I'm actually going through something right now that I actually thought people would be in my corner, and they not, bro.
Oh, so this is right up your alley. This subject matter.
Yeah, like we supposed to be the home team, and I'm like, damn, y'all feel away, like.
And it hurts?
Man, it hurts, bro. Like, I just wrote my producer. I'm like, man, why? Because we just dropped 100th episode.
Man, y'all at 100 done.
And I'm like, damn, I'm thinking.
Hey, big shout out to that. 100 episodes.
My 100 straight weeks, thing. That's a year and a half. That's almost 2 years.
Lazy. Yeah.
It's 52 weeks in a year. 104 weeks is 2 years.
Putting in
we
work.
We didn't drop straight.
And that means y'all really care, right?
Really care, yeah.
Yeah.
And to keep it 1,000, it ain't about the money. Like, we ain't even taxing. Like, every once, like, okay, the process to get on the Big and Lazy podcast. Like I said, if you got positive motion or positive energy, man, just hit my inbox. I'll put you in the queue. But if you want a specific date, a specific time, you want to roll out there, you got to pay. You got to.
Because you're providing the service.
You're providing the service. You know what I mean? You can't hit my inbox. I'm dropping my album, this and that. I need this date and that. Man, you got to come. And even then, what we charge it is rarely. We undervaluing because, man, like what I see other people charging, like.
But I like how you clearly, unapologetically setting the standard and making it clear. You know what I mean? And making it professional.
What you mean?
I'm big on professionalism.
Oh, yeah, I love professionalism, man. Yeah.
So what's your favorite restaurants to put a spin on it?
Oh, he's saying this up.
Give me a favorite restaurant of yours.
I'm not a 5-star dining and eating nigga, man. Give me some gizzards from the gas station. I got a rock gut. You know what I mean? But
so you got a favorite home cooked meal?
Nah, I'm gonna give you my favorite restaurant, Longhorns.
Okay.
Longhorns.
Talk heavy.
Yeah, Longhorns.
There gotta be one.
Shout out to my homie Ken Wine of Truff Taylor. Yeah. He actually does the rugs and shit. So we got to collab with him coming soon. Longhorns, man. Tough. And I went for Longhorns for years. And I seen his page. I'm like, I didn't know you can get the chicken parm. I mean, the parmesan on top of the steak.
Chicken parmesan?
Yeah. No, the actual parm on the steak.
Parm
like
cheese?
Steak. Yeah, the parm cheese. So go to Longhorns, get you a nice 16-ounce steak and get the cheese on that bitch.
Hitting. The steaks
oh my God, man. Yeah, real talk, man.
No doubt about it, respectfully.
Yeah.
So let's talk heavy with this. Let's get the business.
Yeah.
You an iPhone or Android type kind of guy?
I got time to tell a story.
Don't disappoint me.
I got to tell a story.
Oh man.
Listen, my brother, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
For years, he was team iPhone. I was team Android. We always go back. You know the debate. I always go back.
It has to be there. Yeah, it's fun though.
So I'm always been enjoyed. You know, iPhone is capitalist. You know, I just didn't like what iPhone stood for. People waiting in lines for them, and you know, Android's a little more freer. So I was always Android. So, but my niece and my sister, they was on my plan at the time, and I'm paying for their phones anyway. You know what I mean? But long story short, my Android fucked up. So I couldn't
So you had to make adjustments quick.
No, it wouldn't charge. And her old iPhone 8 was right here. So I said, I gotta have a phone like right now. I ain't got time to run to no store. So I put my chip in the iPhone, and it was the best decision I've ever made in my life.
I knew
it was the best decision.
Hey, little brother, I knew I loved you for a reason.
It was the best decision. I felt like my whole life was a lie. I'm like, oh my God, like
team iPhone.
I wanted to go to my grave. Go to the graveyard to my brother. I'm sorry. Every argument we ever had, man, I'm sorry. Like, but yeah, so it's iPhone, man. Team iPhone.
It's so useful, man.
It is, man. Like, and the battery is like
phenomenal. They're multi-dimensional. You do a lot with them, man. The pictures is just.
Since I didn't switch to iPhone, I don't even bring my charger in the house. Like, I got a car charger. I just pick it in. Like,
they do go a long way.
But with the Android, you had to put this shit on, and it might not be live in the morning. You know what I mean? It might be late for work, but
you're right. And I feel like an Android, like you can overcharge it and it'll start.
Yeah, start fucking up.
Yeah,
if you use the wrong type of charger, yeah, man.
Team iPhone though.
With
the chicken wings, fam. Chicken wings, drums or flats.
Nigga, the drums, man. I love chicken anyway. I'm a big guy. I take it any way I can get it, but. If I can get them all drums, that dip, man, on the drum, it just unmatched.
What you dipping them with, though? Man, we got this garlic dip in here.
Really?
Yes.
Was it garlic ranch or just straight garlic?
Garlic ranch.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
No lie, I'm not really a blue cheese guy.
Fire, bro.
Really? Is it homemade?
Nah, this was not homemade, but we do make some own sauces sometimes.
Where you get it from?
Fun. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yes. That's the wifey. Yeah, okay. That's the wifey's department.
I just smashed it.
But Rooster's got a pretty good blue cheese and ranch, but I dip them in. I'm not really only time I like ranch is with my hot wings.
Like honey mustard.
Honey mustard's cool. Yeah,
right.
I like honey mustard. Like I used to love ranch. The only time I like ranch is when I'm dipping with wings. Like ranch disgusts me on a salad, fries. Some people put on pizza roll. Like I don't like ranch unless it's on some hot wings. But
I like on salad, probably.
I like a Caesar salad.
Best chicken in Louisville. Who you got? Who you rocking with?
Now, here we go.
I'm getting it popping.
Yeah. He's gonna be on the spot, man. I gotta watch out for this guy.
That's more of a controversial question than I realize. Some
people say Kings. Some people say Andy's.
It has to be spoken about, though.
Some people say Chicken King on Broadway. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a spot.
Who y'all got?
I'm gonna give you a spot
right now. Y'all tap in with this chicken convo.
Shout out to Barry Goodall. He did a review. Go to Better Way at the corner of Ralph and Cane Run. It's a gas station.
Cane Run.
It's the best chicken, some of the best soul food you ever
I know
have.
exactly what store you're talking about.
They got a good breakfast.
Right there off Cane Run Road.
Down that hill, man. Real talk.
And that's crazy. You can find some of the best chicken in the most random spots, bro. Some
real talk.
Hole in the wall joints and all these little small towns. Yeah. So
Better Way.
You ever ate at Chef Leah's?
No,
I keep seeing the promotion for this restaurant, man. And
Chef Leah?
It looks so good. I've never been there.
Me either. I never heard of it.
So you a Louisville Cardinal fan?
Die hard, Bird Gang. I throw my L's up.
Gang.
We had a good season. We got a bad season. We should never been an 8 seed. We got a bad season.
So you feel good about Pat Kelsey?
I love Pat Kelsey.
Pat.
Oh, okay. Project Pat.
A major improvement from last year, right?
It was a major. It was the most wins That was the most. That's the record for the most.
That was the worst season y'all ever had, no doubt.
Yeah, it was the record for NCAA record for the biggest swing in win total.
Yeah. So how he didn't get Coach of the Year?
He had Coach of the Year ACC.
Oh, yeah, the conference.
I don't know if he got announced. I don't think they announced it yet. Had it?
That's reasonable.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he at least probably should get that.
Yeah.
Wait, how you feel about the Katina Powell allegations?
Oh,
that was wild, wasn't it?
It was wild, man. My thing is,
how you feel about it? You feel like they deserve the loser banner over that?
No, I actually worked with her daughter. Like
championship banner, they took that away.
I don't think they should. My thing is though, we are multi-billion-dollar. I ain't gonna say billion, but we are multi-million-dollar operation. We could hire some better help than that, can't we? We could somebody scheming off
y'all
the top.
Y'all got the bag.
Yeah, but
y'all got Ricky P there.
And in the same breath, how the fuck do you let her get her mad? How do you? Yeah, we got
she wrote a book and everything.
Yeah, she wrote a book. But I actually worked with her daughters for a while, and they was trying to come on the podcast.
Oh, her daughters?
Her daughter, Rodney.
So you asked them, and they like, what was your reaction when they asked to come on the podcast? That's interesting.
No, because for a while, like I don't do it now because I've been got so big.
That's interesting.
But for a minute, nigga, I was a hustling ass nigga. Like I'm in the store, wherever I'm at, nigga. I'm in the drive-through.
You getting it in?
You listen to podcast, fam? Oh, you here? Take my IG down. I was a hustler, like I'm selling dope.
Yeah.
So I seen her work. Man, you can fuck with podcast. Whoop. Mm-hmm. It was so much. She not wanting to come on, but I should come on and tell my story. Mm-hmm. And we'll do whoop whoop. But yeah, we would love to have our own though. But
maybe in the near future.
Near future, yeah.
Yeah. So you got a favorite Louisville event?
Dirt Bowl.
Dirt Bowls?
Yeah, the Dirt Bowl. Oh, I love the Dirt Bowl, man.
Bro.
I love basketball. Man. I love being outside. I love driving my old school. Yeah. I love,
the food and the fun.
Yeah, it's safe.
Yeah, music, hooping.
Yeah, the hooping.
Yeah,
that's a real event. I think anybody Louisville Dirt Bowl. It's a summer. If anybody just don't know, it's a basketball tournament. Mm-hmm. It starts maybe mid-July, early July, and I think it starts in late June. Matter of fact, because I think it starts late June and ends like early August. Outside tournament, Shawnee Park, food vendors there. It's 50 police down there. It's safe. You can drink, you can whatever you want to do.
And I feel like this is a lot safer than what it used to be.
It's a whole lot safer. Yeah, because nigga, I'm telling you, it's 50 police down there. Like, ain't nobody coming down there and hurt nobody. It's serious. No lies.
Yeah.
Well, I might be exaggerating, but there's a bit about 25, 30. Yeah. Ain't nobody.
Yeah, no major crash outs or nothing.
Yeah, man. I'm off of.
So you got a favorite Louisville athlete?
Louisville from Louisville?
Lamar Jackson or somebody to play for it could be from Louisville or somebody to play for the college.
I love Rondo. Shout out to Rondo. Shout out to Lamar Jackson.
Shout out to Ray John.
Shout out to Francisco Garcia. Shout out to Earl Clark. Shout out to T. Will.
T. Will, yeah.
But shout out to Russ Smith. Shout out to Chucky Hatburn.
Yes, sir.
He was the face of Louisville resurgence. Shout out to
he was, wasn't he though?
Yes, he was, bro. Real talk.
Yo, he gave it all he got out there on that court, bro. And that jumper was money. It was cash.
Yeah, it was. He wasn't even so much. He was just a dog. He was good defensively.
He was a freshman?
Huh?
A freshman?
Chucky? No, he was he's a senior.
He's a senior. That's right.
He's a one and done year. So young. But who made me a Louisville fan is Reese Gaines, man. Reese Gaines.
Oh, shout out to Reese Gaines. Hey, yo, he was tall too, bro. Like 6'8".
He was about 6'6", 6'7".
6'7". Like he was good. Reese Gaines was good.
Yeah, shout out to Reese Gaines, man.
Yeah. Those are all some good ones, bro. Legendary Louisville names. So if you can get rid of one holiday, which one would it be and why?
Keep it 1,000. I don't really celebrate holidays. And I don't.
So you get rid of any of them.
Fucking but they all can go. I actually grew up. I don't really identify with this religion now. I actually grew up with Jehovah's Witness, and they don't celebrate any holiday because they all pagan, fake holidays. I didn't understand as a kid, but as an adult, like, all these fucking holidays is a money grab.
They just want to get your paper, right?
That's all they want to get your money, They'll have a holiday every fucking day if they could.
Yeah.
And for real, they do. Niggas are celebrating. When did niggas start celebrating St. Patrick's Day? I
don't even know what it means.
Yeah, I don't even know what it means. They don't want to get drunk.
Break it down for us, Irishmen. What's the meaning behind that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's when your boy Clear. I don't know. I don't know about no snake back. I ain't got to go there. I don't get it.
I remember that movie Leprechaun in the Hood. Though. I used to watch it.
Really? Yeah. So do you celebrate holidays? I say you get me.
I mean, I got to do it for the kids, but if it wasn't for that,
because I ain't really got no kids. I got a niece and nephew, so I don't really get it.
So I'm not really much into it, but you know, surrounding people are.
Yeah, you're right.
So you got movies or documentaries?
I'm a little bit of both, but more on the documentary tip. Mm-hmm.
Which one's popping for you right now? Which one's been your last favorite?
The last docuseries I had.
Give me one.
I actually watched the last docuseries I had I watched the Vince McMahon. That was pretty one on Netflix.
I bet that one was tough. Yeah,
that was tough. I actually just watched the. Recently, I just got I ain't gonna say obsessed, but the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War was the first war that was televised.
Yeah,
it was the first war that you see mass protests against the veterans. Niggas,
that's a deep one.
People came home and protested they throwing their medals and shit into the river. Like it was like crazy.
Absolutely,
it was the first.
My uncle was a Vietnam veteran.
Yeah,
he was actually an on-site medic.
Really?
Yeah,
and
he had a lot of stories.
And that was the first war. Well, all wars. But it wasn't no reason we was over there. It was straight literally it was body count. Like who can kill the most? It was like it wasn't no. We were just over there just slaughtering people. Like it was, and we got slaughtered too. Like
it was just genocide. Man.
Yeah, genocide. It was like a jungle warfare. Like that shit
got ugly.
Yeah, so it's a documentary. Ethan Hawke just put a documentary out on Apple TV.
Ooh, that sounds like a sick one.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, and it was actually it's one of the first documentaries that had like veterans and people on there like talking. So that was a pretty good one.
That sounds like a good one. I'm a historian too.
Me too, man. I just watched Snowfall.
I haven't seen Snowfall. I'm behind on that. Man, I know.
Hold on.
Don't hold me.
I thought you was a good guy, man.
I know him, man.
Hey, man. I'm gone. This nigga ain't seen Snowfall. Hey, man. Now I'm just messing with you. Oh, my God.
Man, I feel you, though.
You never seen it at all?
I'm so behind.
Nah, you got to watch it, bro. You ever seen? Do you got Disney Plus?
Yeah, I got it. I got all this stuff.
Hold on. So I'm going to give y'all a game. If you got Disney Plus and you got Hulu, cancel one of them because they're the same thing. They would keep billing your ass for two of them.
No doubt.
But they the same exact thing. Everything's on Disney Plus is on Hulu. Everything's on Hulu on Disney Plus. Well,
that's some game for you.
You got to cancel it. You got to go in there because I was getting double charged.
What?
Seriously, because I noticed I'm on Disney Plus.
Talk heavy on that.
I'm on Disney Plus. I'm seeing Snowfall. I'm seeing like Training Day. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm getting hit. So I'm trying to plug somebody for $29.99 with no ads. You get Disney Plus, you get Hulu,
no ads.
You get HBO Max, and you get ESPN Plus for like $30 a month. That's pretty good.
No ads.
No ads is the most important thing.
Ads.
Yeah.
Talk heavy on that.
Yeah, talk heavy, man.
You ever seen Hotel Rwanda?
Yeah, I've seen Hotel Rwanda.
That was pretty interesting. That was a sad one.
It was. That was a long time ago.
So what you got, original fitted caps or snapbacks? Which one you rocking with?
Yeah, I'm on the OG, man. I'm the new era, man.
I felt that.
I'm
80, baby?
89. I was barely made it.
Word.
I barely made it.
You in there, though.
I'm in there.
So, yeah, you rocking with the fitteds.
Yep. What about you?
So, I like how you consistent, man. Me, it's either or. I like both of them, respectfully, because I was also a baseball kid, too. So, you know, baseball, we was already rocking snapbacks.
Oh, you played baseball?
I did.
That's what's up.
Yeah, when I was younger.
That's what's up.
Yeah, a lot of it. My uncle played in the pros.
Really?
Played for Mark Bradley. He played for the Dodgers and the Mets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back in the Darryl Strawberry days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay. I remember that. You seen that 30 for 30?
Yeah, it was hard.
Doc and Dare, it was dope. Yeah, man. Shout out to
they beat the Yankees back in '81. When my uncle played for the Dodgers. Yeah, I got some interesting people in my family. Just like you're interesting. That's why you up here, man.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate
that. So, man, night flights or early? Which one you prefer? And you going to sleep on that thing or not?
I don't know, man.
The turbulence don't get to you?
Night flights? You talking about like planes?
Flying.
I'm terrified of planes. I'm terrified.
Especially here recently, right?
Not so much as that. Like, I don't like, even when I'm driving, it could be 100 fucking degrees outside. It's nice and chill in my car. I got to crack it window. I'm just claustrophobic. I got to give me some fresh air.
I feel that.
Yeah, I got to,
I'm almost there with you for real, honestly, bro. That's the first time I heard that reason. But yeah,
I'm not scared of the plane falling down and crashing. I'm just like on a road trip. I can get over. I can roll the window down. I can pull over, take a bit. Not that with a plane. You on that motherfucker like.
So you feel kind of closed in.
Yeah, man. I'm cool on that, man. So I've been on a plane one time. It was fly Chicago. It was like a 30-minute flight. So that was really
yeah. And Chicago's not a bad drive. So you realize you could have got there in about 5, 6.
Mm-hmm. I drove a couple times. I had a route.
Oh yeah. Take that route.
I actually had a route when I had my own little box truck business, and I used to drive to Chicago every day.
Man, you been getting to the chicken.
Yeah.
Starter jackets or North Face?
Be starter. Starter.
I got a few of them with the UK joints.
Really?
Yeah.
That was something back in the day that had the halves. It was the halves. Yeah.
And then they got that little at the end. They got the starter emblem on it.
Yeah.
So, which one you feel bigger, the Final Four, the Super Bowl, or the NBA Finals?
I ain't watched it. I ain't really a big NBA fan.
Or the World Series.
I'm not really a baseball guy. But give me the Final Four. I love Final Four.
Yeah. Who you got this year? Now that we getting into it.
I don't know.
Lou was out.
Yeah, Lou was out. But I guess.
But shout out to the Cars, bro. Look, they fought hard, though.
I say, I don't know.
Who you got?
I guess it's hard.
Get them parlays popping.
Yeah, it's hard to go against the Dookies, man. It's hard against the Dookies, man.
They're winning right now.
They up fucking.
How much they up by?
Yeah.
Really? It's that bad
17,
already?
Yeah, man. They up.
Cooper Flag.
And yeah, man. Cooper Flag. Shout out to Cooper. Yeah, man. I said the Dookies, man.
Yo, shout out to the Dookies, bro. Remember Christian Leighton in there?
Mm-hmm.
So, Ali or Mayweather?
Oh.
That was a disrespectful question.
It was.
That was. Look, y'all please, y'all don't line me up for that one.
He just asked the Louisville guy. Born and raised in Louisville, Ali or Mayweather.
Hey, you never know.
You're right. But I'm going to go Ali. But it's people hate on Mayweather, but the object of boxing is to hit and not get hit. And
he's a defensive
if
boxer.
you're going by that, hit the sweet signs of boxing is to hit, make them pay, and make them miss and make them pay.
Because he's gonna make you miss.
Yeah,
he got that lightning speed. He gonna to me, it's still an interesting debate. Only because they'll never be able to fight. Floyd's
one of the greats. He's top 7, top 5.
Oh yeah.
So
and they'll never be able to fight each other. You know what I mean? Shout out to just passed away.
Who?
Yesterday.
George Foreman?
George Foreman.
It was a goat too.
Big shout out to George Foreman, man.
Shout out to Stay Busy, my OG, Pearl. Mm-hmm. Once upon a time, Muhammad Ali's name was only second in the world to Jesus Christ.
Lord have mercy.
Now I'm trying.
I know what it's all about. Shout out to John, man. I've been in that, and I've been in that Muhammad Ali Center.
I never been to that. I gotta go.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you got to go to that.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, you slipping on that. Yeah, you slacking. You gotta get in there.
What was I about to say? And then just touch back on Ali.
Yeah, touch back on that.
In the prime of his career,
the influence.
But the prime of his career, he said, "Man, fuck y'all. I'm not going to no war. I give all this up to stand for my rights, to stand my belief." And it's hard to say if an athlete or any athlete in the history of the world has ever done that. Like, especially
nowadays, you think they're gonna pass up that bag right now?
No, they're not passing up that bag. They're not.
for your respect and for your dignity and your you know what I mean. You got your fundamentals of life and
right, man.
Your values and principles. You know what I mean. That's basically what he said he's standing up for first, before the chicken bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
And that's a big part of his legacy to this day. So it meant a lot to him.
He was, man.
Barry Bonds or Ken Griffey Jr.? Which you're not big on baseball, but
I'm not big on baseball.
Them was two goats, though.
Ken Griffey, I think he's got a more cultural impact. But the numbers I see with Barry Bonds, like it was a stat. Like if you erase like 8 of his home run. If you erase 8 of his MVP season, he's still got a Hall of Fame career. Like,
good God.
So I guess I got to go with, if you're talking about numbers and the impact of the game, Barry Bonds, but culture impact, Ken Griffey.
That's a good answer. I like that. Kind of like Allen Iverson, man. The culture impact, crazy. House party, either 1 or 2 or 3 or whichever one, or Players Club.
Players Club.
Yeah, talk heavy.
Because I ain't never seen House Party all the way through. Like I seen
Word? Yeah.
I gotta go home. I gotta get familiar.
There's more than one.
Yeah, don't take my black card. Don't take my black card, man. Oh, don't give me.
You ain't seen House Party.
Never seen House Party. No.
Never.
There's bits and pieces like clips, but I ain't never seen them all the way through.
Somebody gonna take care of you. They're gonna, They're gonna, you'll watch it one day.
Players Club.
I got it on Tubi.
Man, speaking of Tubi, Players Club was the first Tubi movie. It was the first official Tubi movie.
Well, it probably was.
Yeah, man. We're looking back at that shit. I just watched it the other day.
Yeah, everybody in that thing.
It does, man. I think that was Ice Cube's directorial debut, I believe.
The cast was just dumb nice.
It was, man.
Jadakiss or 38 Special? That's a petty one, isn't it?
It is, man. Because Benny and Butch and 38, they are killing shit right now. But Jadakiss is my top 5 dead or alive, so.
Word. That's why it's so petty. Yeah. Word. Kiss. I like that. Derby or Thunder? Thunder over Louisville.
I'm not really a Thunder guy. I guess I go Derby because I like the horse race and
I feel like it's more hot during Thunder. Isn't that more in the summer?
No,
Derby's in May.
Now Thunder is at first. Okay, so Thunder is actually the kickoff to
it's before
Derby. Yeah.
It is, huh? Yeah.
I think at Thursday at Saturday's Thunder, then the next in 2 weeks is Derby type shit.
And then it's Derby.
And that next Saturday, the Saturday after next,
lined up like that, huh?
Yeah, it's lined up like that. So yeah.
You see how long I ain't been to Thunder.
Yeah, man. So I don't really go. I ain't been to Thunder shit in years.
Check this one out.
I guess I go Derby.
Talk heavy with this one. Let's get to business. The Sandlot or Little Giants?
Sandlot. I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick.
Okay.
If you got time.
All right. Yeah.
My buddy got a cleanup. My buddy got a cleanup contract, and we actually was a cleanup festival that not last year. Was it 23? I guess it was 23. It was 24. It was 23. For 4th of July weekend, they had down at the waterfront in Louisville, Kentucky. They played the Sandlot the movie, right? And they also had the cast coming. The cast, like the 30th anniversary. Yeah, so we got the
real cast.
Yeah, we got the cleanup band and shit. So we back there, and they gave no lie, man. They it was a restaurant back there, opening up like Pig in the Blanket. It was like a barbecue restaurant. So we got free food and free drinks, and we got to mingle and talk with the cast. And what's the big guy that catch? I don't know his name. The nigga with the guy with the freckles,
not Benedict.
Yeah, I talked to him for about 5-10 minutes.
That's tough, bro.
And it was like the first. I dropped my first podcast episode, so I'm just talking shit. I can talk with anybody. So so I'm gonna go Sandlot.
That's super.
Yeah, it was crazy. Bro. Yeah.
Yo, I love that story, and I love
it. Was the whole cast? It was about 5 or 6 of them.
Man, that's enough for me.
They had the black guy. They had
I know every word of that movie.
Yeah, real talk.
Classic, bro.
It was, man.
Man, shout out to that experience, bro. I'm lightweight gelling on that experience.
No lie.
Tough.
Shout out to Forest Lab.
That's tough.
I got a picture with my dead brother.
Yeah.
Remember when your boy the freckles, he was pointing the Great Bambino?
Yes.
I got that on a t-shirt. I'll show you.
Bambino.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, on there. Yeah,
You're killing me small.
Yeah, yep, man.
He's the Colossus of Cloud. Let me stop, though. Sidney Peppercorn, let me stop, man. So, let's get to business, bro. Do you feel like global warming is affecting the Earth? And if so, how?
I wouldn't say affecting the Earth, but
weather.
I'm gonna say this: the Earth been around for 1,000 years. It's hard to say. Cars and automobiles has been around for maybe less than 120 years. It's hard. I think over global warming is blown out of proportion for real.
That's why I asked that.
Yeah, I think it's blown out of proportion because the Earth has been around for 100 million years, but in the last 100 years, we didn't ran. I don't know. I think it's just blown out of proportion.
They've been talking about it for a minute now. Like, are we gonna blow up or not?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you have any pet peeves?
In what areas?
However you want to chop it up, however you want to break it down for us. It could be socially, it could be personally. Like a pet peeve of mine is I don't like when people leave the microwave on not on 0.
Really?
Like when it's on. Yeah. And that's a small one. Oh, I don't like when people say they got something to tell me. Like, yo, I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. And he asks, what is it? And they say, well, never mind. You know what I mean? Never mind. Something like that.
I don't know. Now that you say that, like, I hate the suspense.
Or when people hold the door for you and you still like 80 feet away.
Look, I'm trying to go fucking live.
You trying to do your thing?
And they trying to go facial, rest of credit. I got to, what the fuck?
Get into this subject.
On TikTok, like, what the fuck? I ain't never went live on TikTok.
Live TikTok?
Yeah, I ain't never went.
Try it. See what's
Look, I'm going to try it. Yeah. But I hate that shit. I got to tell you something. Nigga, just tell me, bro. Like, when you get home, I got something to tell you.
Yo, if you don't tell me that, like, yo, that's one of mine.
Hold on, please hold still. So I gotta verify my face for TikTok live. What the fuck is that?
Y'all would have just seen what just happened on his phone, man. That was crazy.
It was, bro. Like, I ain't never went live one time. Yeah.
They had your face floating in the sky.
Nah, I was dating this chick. So she texted me Thursday. I got something to tell you. And you never. Nah, she built this shit up.
Okay.
And I got anxiety. She said, you're not gonna look at me the same. I'm like, oh fuck. Ooh. She said, I got something to tell you, and I know you're gonna judge me. So I'm gonna tell you. I'm like, all right. So I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm not gonna tell you. So this is Thursday. She didn't tell me the Monday.
Spit it out. Yeah.
I'm like, well, so what is that? You ever gonna tell me? Like, I got bad anxiety. She said, all right, I'm gonna tell you. I'm going to school to get my GED. I said, what the fuck? You just waited 4 days to tell me that shit? I'm like, are you serious? Yeah, I thought you was gonna look at me and downplay me and talk about me. I'm like, no, now I am, because you can gas me up. I'm thinking you pregnant or something. Hell, I don't know.
Awkward. It wasn't even awkward.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. I don't really got no pet peeves.
That's funny. Yo, that's hilarious though. That's what I'm talking about. That right there is what I'm talking about.
Real talk, bro. I had bad anxiety. If you got something to tell me, just tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna tell you something when you home. Oh my God, it's about the longest 6 hours of shit. Yeah. Spit it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. So how you feel about people like Charleston White? Because like somebody that has solid points when he speaks, but he also uses shock value to gain eyeballs and attention and ears and actually revenue. So how you feel about dudes like that?
I actually love Charleston White. Mm-hmm. Up in here until recently. Actually, when he came to Louisville Comedy Club. I went to go check him out.
I see
me and my homie. But like, you said a lot of real shit, because he said that Big U put the hit on Nipsey. He said that shit 3-4 years ago, and it's all coming to light in these last couple of days, because they got indicted or whatnot. But
I actually did see that.
So
just yesterday.
But in the same breath, like, why? Okay, the little girl got killed in Dallas. Why are you trolling a dead daughter? Mm-hmm. Then in the same breath, you trolled Gilly's dead son. You since apologized. Then Gilly recently went on Shane and Sharp, like, I don't respect Charleston White, and you reposted the video of you disrespecting his dead son. So you trying to get shock value for disrespecting the dead. That's not cool. Part. But he says a lot of real shit. He says a lot of accountability. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's the balance of it, right?
Yeah,
it's like he does both.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was an interesting question.
Yeah.
So let's get to business. So who do you come across on the internet, on YouTube, that you can't pass up from scrolling because they're going to drop some incredible gems on you or something useful? They're going to say something, speak something of value. It could be, yeah.
Like I said earlier, Wallow, like we just talked about, Wallow's Charleston White.
Yeah. Master P,
he's cool. Master P, I love the Pivot podcast. You ever heard the Pivot podcast?
No, I haven't.
It's a Pivot. It's Ryan Clark.
Facts. I like Big Fact.
It's more like self-help, and it ain't about that goofy shit. The Pivot podcast with Ryan Clark and Fred Taylor and I forgot the other boy's name, but they always have like Black men on there showing vulnerability and like telling about their weaknesses and how they overcame mental health. I love that podcast. Yeah. That's one of my favorites right there.
Those are subjects that definitely need to be touched on. So,
real talk.
I'm with you on that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you studied the history and the essence of Black excellence and culture and inventions and stuff like that. Because I know you're a historian.
Oh, yes.
I wish I could remember everybody that invented everything and, you know what I mean, and started up everything, because it really is important.
Yeah.
You know, you got the inventors of certain things, you know.
A lot of the inventors are Black too, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to, is that I feel like it's good to remember these names and these events and these dates. And it's tough for me to remember them all. It
is, man. And I remember they was calling me a fat ass back in elementary, man. Everybody got a Black inventor, yada yada yada. And I got George Washington Carver, the peanut butter, man. He's the peanut butter guy, and I did a report on him, man. But a lot of inventors, bro, like you say,
or like Frederick Douglass, you know, the first soldier.
This thing about the time we was living. This is the thing about how we get treated now. Just imagine 150 years ago, we didn't have no rights. Right. I invent this guy. Eli Whitney didn't invent the cotton gin. Why would he invent some shit to make the? He got slaves. What the fuck is he about if the workload's easy or not? Come on now, a brother invented that. Like it's to make my job easy if I can, you know, hey, master, look, I invented this. All right, boy, go back to the field. I'm gonna run into the patent. You know, the patent office. You know what I mean? Like,
it's who took a hold of it, who capitalized off of it, right?
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, so a lot of that stuff is invented by Black folks.
Slips, right?
Yeah.
They didn't know what to do with the patents and the trademarks and the ownership part of it, so they took advantage.
Exactly. I mean, I ain't gonna say they didn't know what to do with it, but I'm a Black man walking into this is 18, post-slavery or slavery.
They didn't know.
What I mean?
The knowledge.
Right.
Even like, the Michelin guy that made the Michelin tires, even he didn't capitalize on his idea until it passed away, actually. So a lot of people that inventing these things,
Yeah, okay.
So give me your top 5 artists of all time.
As artists in general?
Yeah.
I'm no in particular order. Nas is my favorite. I'm going to go Scarface.
Ooh, we talking heavy. We starting off heavy.
More Scarface. My mother loves Prince. And Purple Rain might be the best song ever.
Purple Rain.
Yeah. I'm going to go Michael Jackson.
So you got Prince and Michael in that thing.
Yeah, I got to go put Michael
I respect it. I definitely respect it.
I'm going to go Whitney Houston.
Ooh, that's hard body. Put some respect on Whitney's name.
Man, Whitney Houston. The best selling female artist ever.
Oh my goodness.
Better than Beyonce, you know what I mean? I didn't know that.
And when she performed that one joint, I just remember my mom and them used to watch it all the time.
Bodyguard?
If I don't, which one is that?
That's Bodyguard. You know it's a cover?
Woo, that's crazy.
That's a cover. That's not even a song. That's a cover.
So she didn't even write that.
Yeah, I think it's Dolly Parton's song.
Ooh.
That's not even a cover.
Dolly Parton is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big shout out to that 5 though. That's a monstrous 5 though.
It is.
I love it.
I gotta put R Kelly. He did some terrible things, but you gotta put R Kelly in there, man.
Yeah.
No lie, I'm on with the casino dealing cards, and R Kelly came on the radio, and it was kind of died down, and you can actually hear the music, and the whole table just saying R Kelly, man. And it was crazy. We had a white girl in, or the white guy. He might have been a Hawaiian, right? It was just all different types of walks of life. Yeah. Just saying R. Kelly, all man.
Cultures and just bonding and blending together.
Yeah. That was dope,
and
man.
Embracing it together. So who you feel like is an underrated artist nowadays? That doesn't get the recognition, but they crazy nice with it.
I say AZ is the most underrated artist ever.
That's a heavy one. They need to know about AZ.
AZ is one of the most.
He has some tough records, bro. He's just dope. He's just dope. I don't even know what else to say.
He was just dope, man.
He was nice, different,
dope individual, man. AZ, but he don't really. I don't think he's really active. But shout out to AZ, man.
Yeah, shout out to AZ. I think he popped out recently again, maybe not too long ago. So rumor has it Bill Gates bought a bunch of farmland, right? How you feel like that's going to change the trajectory of the food distribution? Or is that a really deep question right now?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Somebody gave me a star. I don't know.
How you feel about that?
I don't really get into all that politics, and
I don't get into politics either.
I don't really get into a lot of what if. So what if, but if George, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like I don't really get into like a lot of shit that I ain't got no control over. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
some say reason why I ask is some people say nowadays that we're eating very unhealthy food.
Yeah. It's all artificial food.
And some people feel like there's an artificial, and it may be making some people sick because there's a lot of sick people going on that's been popping up around here. I'll
tell you this. Back in the early 90s, the tobacco industry came under control, right? Like came under scrutiny, like y'all killing us, like y'all, they went to trial, like y'all cigarette, you know, because right before then, like the Attorney General, like it didn't have, if you look on tobacco and shit now, it says this causes cancer, like it wasn't none of that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that a lot of tobacco companies bought food companies.
See what I'm saying?
So they gonna get you on the cigarettes, they gonna get you this way. So
you feel me?
It's actually getting class action lawsuits now that like a lot of processed foods, a lot of addictive foods is causing diabetes and you're like,
do you feel me though?
Yeah. So yeah, I understand that. Yeah. That
especially when you look at us and you look at the statistics of black people, black men, you know what I mean? The diabetes rate is crazy.
It is. It's crazy.
It's insane.
Right. Real talk.
And I got my gallbladder took out too. So I had like stones and stuff in there. I don't know how that stuff got there.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I wasn't born with that.
Glad you bounced back, man.
So when I think about it, I don't know exactly where it came from, but maybe the food. I don't know. So I feel like I maybe ask your opinion.
You eat chitlins?
Smart, sharp, intellectual guy like you.
Don't gas me. You eat chitlins?
No, never that.
You ain't never ate chitlins?
I can't eat nothing to stink like that.
Oh man. I used to be
the whole hood used to be smelling like chitlins.
Yeah.
Miss Betty used to be frying them, cleaning them, and getting. I could smell it throughout the neighborhood on Thanksgiving. Yeah, but I never. Nah. They probably snuck it in and I ate it when I was little. They probably told me it was chicken.
Hey, man, growing up, I grew up with my granny sometimes. You go down there, it be on the stove. You got some meat and gravy, rice and biscuits.
You put hot sauce on them things?
Might be squirrel. The shit, it might be rabbit. Brains. It might be rabbit. I mean, one time I'm there, I didn't, woke up and just, some gravy, then fix me a plate. I'm already sopping up gravy. How you like that rabbit? I'm like, dang. So
how you like that hawk neck?
Yeah. So you never know what even granny,
Oh yeah, so you've been getting busy with all kind of different stuff.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you this: if you could bring back one TV show or sitcom, what would it be?
Actually, King of the Hill is coming back this year with new episodes. So I'm not gonna say King of the Hill.
That's tough.
Snowfall's coming. I just finished watch that again.
You a Snowfall guy for sure.
Yeah, so
was you watching BMF when it was on?
I ain't really a big power BMF guy. That's just a big soap opera to me. So if we could bring back one TV show, I'm bringing back The Wire.
The Wire was very tough.
Yes. I'm bringing back The Wire.
I was watching The Chi. We was watching that for a while.
I got into The Chi for a little minute, but I kind of fell off.
It kind of dwindled down.
Yeah, it did.
The storyline started changing.
Yeah, it did.
So, yo, let's get the business with this, bro. The Big and Lazy podcast is in here with us, bro.
Yes.
So, what do you admire most about today's culture? You know what I mean? Because we could do a lot of stuff independently nowadays. There's a lot of stuff we could take advantage of. We can get up, we could post content, we could get messages across.
Mm-hmm.
We could do anything with this. So what's the most enjoyable thing?
About what?
About the culture, today's culture.
I don't know. I think everybody has a voice.
Yeah.
I think everybody has a voice. Everybody has it could be a good or bad thing, but everybody has a voice. Like everybody can get their opinion across. Everybody can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And another thing about the culture, I think that we canceling counter culture. I think that was a real thing, cancel culture. I think we canceling that shit out now, man. So
I haven't heard much about it.
Yeah.
They can't stop us.
They can't.
No. So discipline or motivation, which one you feel like is more important?
Discipline. If you waiting around for motivation, you waiting around. Mm-hmm. You waiting around for a long time. But discipline, if I'm disciplined enough, every morning I got to wake up at 6 o'clock. Mm-hmm. I got to hit the gym at 8 o'clock. I got to be at work at 9. You know what I mean? Discipline. Is going to keep you going when motivation runs out.
It's going to keep you locked in.
Yeah, yes, sir.
What's one song you could go forever without hearing again?
I don't know. That's kind of tough. I'm going to pass on that. I don't know. One song.
Pass on it.
I don't know.
I never had anybody pass on it.
Anything Sexy Red, I can go the rest of my life without hearing her.
I got one out of it. You can go forever without hearing them joints. You can stick a fork in it.
Done.
So, you got a fun fact about yourself that you don't mind sharing with us?
What you mean that fun fact?
It could be a hidden talent. It could be a hidden gem, a hidden philosophy, something that happened when you was a kid nobody knows about, a dream.
I don't know.
A principle.
Stay away. One of my principles.
It could be what you call it when like don't go underneath that ladder or don't cross that pole. Superstition.
I ain't gonna say superstitious, but stay away from the goofy shit. Stay away from
the dumb stuff.
Stay away from the dumb shit.
And the bum stuff.
Yeah, stay away from the bum stuff. Stay away from the goofy shit, man.
In general, just
yeah,
chop it up like that. So this is a question I thought about. Do you feel like we're over desensitized to like violence,
definitely,
and dark entertainment?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Has it become the norm for us? So normal to where we're numb?
Yeah, definitely. Like a lot of
like a 4th of July weekend in Chicago.
Yeah, like death ain't this fuck. You know what I mean? Like these are mass shootings, bro. Like you hear about a club getting shot up. What's the difference between a terrorist and a goddamn nigga? You know, these are mass shootings, bro. Like we just numb to it. Like, and the music don't help none. You know, the drill and the killing music. So yeah, man,
it's become so normalized.
It has, man.
And it's sad, bro.
Mm-hmm. So,
like the incident in New Orleans.
Yeah, what was that?
A buddy in the truck.
What was it? Like a rock?
That was unreal. That was like some Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it was.
Whew. Yeah, I like how you kept it true, man. Because let's be real, a lot of popular, like you said, a lot of rappers are losing their life. They're getting lined up.
They out, man.
Or they're going to prison.
Real talk. We ain't never seen rappers die. You heard Sauce Walker just got shot up?
I seen that just yesterday.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, and I don't know if there's any truth to it.
Just yesterday.
They were just after his artist, but they stood over Sauce Walker about the NM that they realized who he was, and like they called off because they ended his artist. I heard that the hit was for the artist.
Bro. So I think these things have to be spoken upon. You know, like you said, Sauce Walker. You got PNB. You got Pop. You got Young Dolph. You got Juice WRLD. You got the list goes on, bro.
Yeah, it does, man.
It started with Big and Pop. The list goes on.
Yeah,
Static Major, even. You know what I mean? And even underground people that don't even get the extreme popularity or recognition. So, how do you feel is the biggest reason? What do you feel is the biggest reason behind? What feel is the biggest push of influence behind it, bro?
About the negative, like the killing?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, just a lot of.
There's different measures and elements that
like
it's involved in it, but
it's just crazy. Like, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Because let me tell you what, Miley Cyrus and Toby Keith's concert, it's not getting shot up tonight.
It's not. J. Cole is not getting shot up. Talib Kweli is not. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but that
little Dirt concert, you better put your head on the swivel, boy. Yeah. You know. So I don't know.
I told you.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
So man. There's a difference in culture there.
It is. It's definitely different in culture. Like another thing too, like you got that, you put this over a beat, I'ma kill him, I'ma shoot him, I'ma kill. That's like a goddamn ritual. That's a spell, bro. Like, nigga disrespect me, I'ma blow his fucking head off. You put this over a nice beauty and oh man, this shit snapping. Like, really? Like I go around different races. I be embarrassed to play my music sometimes.
The chakrins and the
shock I didn't fuck the nigga's bitch. I didn't ran off on the plug. I didn't burn the nigga. I didn't fuck the nigga's friend, and so I'm gonna fuck him too.
So do you feel like we'll ever get over that hill of we feel like that's the way to entertain, or do you feel like it ever changed up?
Because
is it the pain? Is it the
back in the day you had conscious rappers? You don't even get conscious rappers no more. Like.
They don't hardly. Well, here's my thing. We can still look up these artists.
Yeah.
A lot of them still got music on Apple Music and but a lot of people aren't choosing to search their music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And another thing, I don't know what rapper said that, but he said, I got a good song. You got a good song. I'm talking about uplifting black folks. You talking about killing the nigga and fucking his bitch. The industry's going to boost that. The industry's going to, put that to the forefront.
They always have.
Yeah. So and that's that. So
I think they learned back with NWA.
What you mean?
Back then in those days.
Yeah.
They learned that controversy sells, and they haven't looked back since then.
Yeah. Yep. Dolores Tucker. Remember Dolores Tucker?
But sex is always sold.
Yeah, sex is always sold. Yeah.
Yeah. Dolores. You said what's the name?
Dolores Tucker. She was back in the day, like she kind of had butt heads of Pac. Like he said, "Man, how you?"
I remember that.
Yeah,
she was calling him out and basically labeling him as a negative person, basically.
Yeah.
And, Eminem went through it.
Yeah.
They would shatter his tapes in the streets and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Remember that?
I remember that. Yo.
What up?
So, do you feel like we have too many apps to operate? You ever feel like that?
I don't know, cause I be finding myself on a late. And I'm bored. I'm between TikTok and YouTube. I'm just going back.
Bro,
and forth.
it's so many apps, bro.
It is, bro. It's hilarious.
The passwords.
Yeah, man. Thank God for facial passwords, man. Yeah. I'll be all fucked around guy, man.
There's an app for everything, bro.
It is.
And the reason why I say that is because I can have an app on there and then I take it off my phone or my iPad, and then I'm like, oh, I forget what app that was. Now I gotta go research the apps. Then they erase apps for good sometimes. Like, no, they ain't even got the app no more. Like all the old mixtape apps. Live mixtape, all that.
That's all gone?
They still have that? I don't think so, bro.
I don't know.
Dat Piff, remember that?
Yeah, I remember Dat Piff, yeah.
I do not believe it's there anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, you ain't really no need for them. You got YouTube,
You're right.
Apple Music, so
you're right.
They got real obsolete. People ain't download
music wasn't on there.
Huh?
I hope your music wasn't on there though.
Oh man, yeah, you fucking toast. You out of here.
You're cooked.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like it can switch up on you.
Yeah, it can. They were just talking about physical media versus digital media too, man. Like how like the different like if these streaming services go away, like you ain't got no physical media, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's kind of what I was getting to. People are going back to vinyls and
yeah, man. My cousin, man, he got a room. He got maybe I don't know because that was his thing for a while. Like every Tuesday he'll go whatever movie because DVDs used to get released on Tuesday. He would go to Walmart and buy whatever DVD came out. Like sometimes he didn't even watch it. Like he had Adam Sandler. Like he just buy like I'm like damn bro like no like he got every bit of like he got like a good 1,000. You know, he had a nice little movie collection.
I had all the Disney cassettes. We had all those cassettes.
Yeah.
Disney, everything.
Yeah.
So you stranded on the desert island. Deserted island. Give me your favorite 3 music projects, which you know they don't call them albums no more. It could be an EP or whatever you call it.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Talk heavy.
Illmatic.
I knew you had to throw that Illmatic in there. You gotta have that.
And I'm gonna throw a curveball. I'm gonna go Jesus Piece by Game. That was a classic cut, man. Classic cut.
Shout out to that one, bro.
Yeah, man. Classic.
You know the production was heavy on that thing.
Yeah, it was, man. It was a nice solid tape, man.
So let's get busy with this. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
AI is in the building. It's evolving door. It's evolving every day. It's climbing. They're adding on things. We got to catch up. So how you feel about it? Where's it going?
Man, the possibilities is unlimited.
The pros and cons.
I don't really know about no cons, but I ain't gonna say cons. You never know, man, because AI is getting scary, man. AI is getting, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that shit's getting better by the day. Like, I showed her like, it was a video when AI first hit like Will Smith eating spaghetti, and he's all over it. Like you could tell it was fake, but that second one, and that wasn't nothing but a year later. Like it looked like him eating spaghetti. Like
it's getting there.
They got an AI app where you can just get a verse from somebody. You like Drake, and you can type the verse like so. I don't know, man.
You don't even have to have talent to write a song, bro. Think about that. A memoir, a short story, a poem, a movie. They'll write it for you. They'll write the script for you. They'll
ChatGPT, man. Shout out to ChatGPT.
Is that?
Yeah, ChatGPT. Yeah,
the AI.
Yeah, you ask them anything, man. It just
that's heavy. I mean, and I feel like sometimes I don't even realize what's going on until I realize, okay, we got this power for real, bro.
Yeah,
it's here.
Real talk. Power to palm in your hands, man. Yeah.
If I want to sound like an artist, right? If I want to sound like Lil Tunchi,
yeah,
yeah,
real talk, yeah.
Press on his face, boom. Give me the
It
Lil
was one
Tunchi
out,
voice.
Like you put the song and what artist you wanted to sound like, and I had I don't know, man.
Insane. Insane, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, man, big shout out to the Big and Lazy podcast.
Yes,
I gotta get on that couch, bro.
All right, we gonna
no doubt about it, man.
Yeah. We gonna put
conversationalist to conversationalist.
When you want to come on, man, you can pick.
Oh man, probably this summer.
Probably
this summer, because I know you probably backed up a few months like I am.
Yeah, we can get you in there. Like if you want to get on sooner, we can. It's like late April, early March, early May.
Talk heavy, every time.
Yeah, we can get you on there. Then we record on Sundays. I would take the Sunday off, of course. Come and knock. Come holler at you.
Because I record on Sunday. Yeah, wrapping it up. Yeah, it was like, yo, let's get it.
Yeah. So man.
But this is super dope, man. I love bringing people up here and
appreciate
letting them tell their stories and spreading their intellect and putting their promotion on display, whatever they got popping for themselves independently, entrepreneurship wise. You know what I mean? Anything, and just to express themselves. And I just like to show people love when it comes to that, man. Because you creative, you dope. You know what I mean? You great. You provide a great service for Louisville, the community, the state. You know what I mean? For the public, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you're not shy, you're not bashful. You don't mind putting that content out, man. And you consistently just be putting that work in, man.
Yeah, man.
Consistently dropping them shows.
Yeah, every week. We started June 20th or 23 every week. Then we missed a week. Shout out to B. Haywood. He instilled in me consistency is the key. You just got to keep being consistent, whatever you do.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, every week.
And I feel like you even judge character, man, because everybody on there is they're spreading positivity.
Yeah, and
they're always sharp about why they're on there. You know what I mean, and what they stand for, what they represent.
You
know what I mean. So shout out to everybody that's been on that platform.
Shout out to everybody.
Everybody on there, bro.
Everybody, every like, comment, guest, every subscribe, everybody. Shout out.
Y'all always dropping some knowledge and everything's going on there. So shout out to everybody. Yeah, you gonna stop by Indies, get you some chicken?
Oh no, I might. I don't know. I'm grabbing me something.
So you got any upcoming events? What's your next one you got popping off?
Next event. We got.
I know you got more episodes rocking and rolling.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna pull it up right now. We got.
You gotta tell them for the people in the back.
We got Swizzle Pope 90 and we had Swizzle already on there.
Yeah.
We had 90 and Pope. They all coming on the same 90. They got to cut together.
Yeah.
And also we got what else we got on there? So no notes is crazy. We got the official Carter, man. He's coming. So we got a double episode coming next Sunday. A double recording. So yeah, we got some shit lined up.
Shout out to the brotherhood. Shout out to them brothers, man. And keep doing your thing, man. It's highly inspirational.
Appreciate you having me on, man.
Man, no doubt about it.
Love.
You already know. Hey, and he.
We's all fucked around. Man, there we go. Yeah.
And he an iPhone man.
Yeah, man. I'm an iPhone guy, man.
And give him them drums on them chicken wings. Let's get the business.
Yo, let's get the business.